Hi there, my name is Carter Friend, and I just want to start off by thanking all you guys for watching my last video, in which I discussed the casting of Scarlet Witch and Rocket Raccoon, which was just all anyone could talk about this past week. I mean, it was just everywhere you looked. Biggest casting news around, so, that was some good timing there, and I just want to thank you for watching that. But with all this crazy casting stuff going on, I decided that for this video, I am going to start a series in which I will tell you guys who I think would be best to play certain MCU characters in the future. So let's get things kicked off with a favorite of mine, Dr. Stephen Strange, who seems to be doing some sort of weird rock and roll gesture. Fitting. I really love Doctor Strange. I think he's a fantastic character and has one of my favorite origin stories, and so I just really think that would make a great movie. And to me, there has only ever been one actor in mind for Doctor Strange, and it's an actor that I am at this point almost 100% confident won't get the role due to one specific reason, and that is Liam Neeson. The reason being his age, which is up there. Liam Neeson is in his 60s now, and Marvel likes to have their characters spread out through multiple films, clearly, and so if Liam Neeson were to all of a sudden start in a Doctor Strange movie in 2017, and he's 65 years old or whatever he's going to be, and then he plays a character for another 10 years, we'll have a 75-year-old Doctor Strange. It's just not going to happen. But to me, Liam Neeson just possesses that quality that Doctor Strange has. He has a powerful presence. He clearly is on a roll with these action movies. I mean, everything from Taken to Clash of the Titans to Taken 2 to Wrath of the Titans to the upcoming Taken 3. He also clearly doesn't have a problem doing sequels, so I guess that's in his favor. Anyway, that's just who I see as Doctor Strange. Don't think it's going to happen due to the demand that playing a character in the Marvel Universe puts on an actor in terms of the amount of time they're expected to play that character. I'm sure Marvel has some interesting plans of their own, so we'll just have to wait and see. Next up is a character that Marvel just recently acquired the rights back to, Daredevil. Now, as some of you may recall, Daredevil has already ventured into the world of feature film, being portrayed by an actor who has gone on record saying he will never ever try being a superhero again, given how that movie did. So, I'm sure he'll stick to that. The MCU, now that they have the rights back to him, really have an opportunity here to make an awesome Daredevil movie, and really capture the essence of the character that we all know and love. And to me, the right actor in order to do that is one Michael C. Hall. It's the kind of thing where if you've ever seen his work, you just get it, and if you haven't, I implore you, go watch some episodes of Dexter. Watch it all while you're at it, great show, and tell me he's not the perfect Matt Murdock. I mean, there's no way I can really explain this to you if you haven't seen him before. Let his work speak for itself. He just is the perfect Matt Murdock. Moving on to a character who has also ventured into feature film before, and I gotta say, not my favorite character personally, but an interesting one, and that is the Punisher. My cat likes the Punisher. I recognize that he's a beloved character by a ton of fans, but just based on what I have read and based on the movies I've seen, he seems to be a little bit of a one, well, not a one-trick pony, a one-note horse? Is that a one-note horse? He's a one-note horse. It's weird because to me, the best Punisher movie was Punisher Warzone, and that seems to be the least liked generally among fans. So my opinion seems to differ when it comes to this character. So the first idea that came to my head that I really liked as Frank Castle in the MCU is Andrew Lincoln, best known for The Walking Dead and Love Actually. Although I hope his performance would be more similar to one than the other. The one being Love Actually. But if you've ever seen The Walking Dead, you know that he can really strike a good balance between heroic, inspiring hero figure to the darker, grittier, more brutal figure. So to me, that would be an interesting way to go for the Punisher in the MCU, and one that could maybe get me to like the character a bit more. It's not that I dislike him, I just find him a little bit boring compared to some of the other Marvel characters, but that's just who I would like to see. Now lastly, I'm going to talk about one of my personal favorite characters in all of Marvel. None other than Marvel's first mutant, Namor the Submariner. In fact, I like him so much that I can do better than this. Hold on one second. Namor the Submariner. I love Namor. I think he's an amazing character. He's so interesting and complex, and he really is, to me, like the definition of an anti-hero, more so than Punisher. I think that he would be a great addition to the MCU if he belonged to Marvel Studios. But he currently belongs to Universal. But I would like nothing more than to see my favorite mutant in the MCU. The perfect person to play him, in my opinion, is Ben Affleck. Too soon? The perfect person to play him, in my opinion, is Zachary Quinto. This is another example of letting his work speak for itself. Go watch Heroes, go watch Star Trek, go watch Star Trek Into Darkness, and tell me he is not the perfect Namor. First of all, he just looks like Namor, more so than any other actor I mentioned in their respective characters. He looks a heck of a lot like Namor, and he can really, really play good with a tinge of evil. I've always thought he just exudes Namor, and he's just made to play that part. So I hope that if Marvel does eventually somehow get around to making a Namor movie, that is who we'll see in the role. So that's all I got for you this week. Please let me know in the comments below who you would cast as these respective characters, if you like my choices or not, and who else you want to see me fan cast in the future. There are tons of Marvel characters. Eventually I'll even do a fan cast about who I would like to portray the already established MCU characters once they are done in the future. Gonna happen eventually, we gotta deal with it, folks. So let me know in the comments below who you want to hear me talk about, and hopefully I'll do another one of these soon. While you're down there, you might as well subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends, spread the Marvel love, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe on Facebook, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow the Marvel Cinematic Universe on Twitter. So if you're not doing those yet, what the heck is wrong with you? Get to it. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.